Hey guys, JB here from Alpha Wolf Consulting, coming to you today with the next session in the Alpha Wolf Guide to Psychological Engineering. So what we're talking about today is a continuation from yesterday on trigger words and understanding how to remove the trigger from the trigger word. Do you sort of get it? To remove the trigger from the word. So yesterday we looked at redefining and reassociating the meaning of love and the emotional experience of love, but now we're going to do the trigger words that are insignificant and not really relevant. Do you sort of get it? So like for example, one of my triggers was the government. I see the government as corrupt, I see them as incompetent, I see them as unaccountable, irresponsible, and holding double standards. It makes me very, very angry, or at least it used to. But the important thing is, it doesn't matter. I'm not putting my expectation on them. Do you sort of get it? So I will hold my expectation within myself. But I'm not going to, not so much that I'm not going to force it on them, but I'm not going to expect them to hold my standard. Do you sort of get it? So rather than me trying to compete with their broadcasts or anything like that, simply put, I am just going to amplify my broadcast to where accountability, responsibility, and competency and not holding fucking double standards in life is not a thing. Do you sort of get it? But as you can see, I start to get frustrated when I think about the government because it makes me angry. So an important thing to remember as a trigger back to let go of that anger is it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Do you sort of get it? It's pointless because I don't like it. I don't want to spend my life focused on what I don't like in life. I want to spend my life focused on what I love. So I'm redefining the trigger word to having irrelevancy because it's not what I want in life. Do you sort of get it? So just remember that. We're not trying to, on this one, alter the like we are altering the emotional state, but simply put, what we are trying to do is realize I don't need to hold on to what I don't like so I can avoid it. I can let go to what I don't like, and if I focus on what I like, I am going to enjoy it more. So there are things I like about government, okay? Like what government is meant to stand for, I like and I honour. Do you sort of get it? Like the government is meant to be there to protect and serve the people and to make their lives prosperous. Their whole point is to amplify your life so that your quality of life is the best. Not to create division, not to create control, not to create corruption. So what I'm doing is I'm redefining when we think about government, okay, is I'm not focusing on the negative. The negative is irrelevant. If I focus on the positive, one, I am focusing on the frequency that I want to hold, and I am now able to not be triggered into negative emotions by the government, but I am also able to do something about it. Do you sort of get it? When I take accountability and I choose to focus in my actions and my words on what I want in the government, not what I don't want, I am now creating change because I am speaking on what I want. I am speaking it into reality. The first form of creation is speech or thought. Well, the first form of creation is thought. The second form of creation is speech. The third form of creation is decision. And the fourth form of creation is action. I think about what I want in life. I speak on what I want in life. I decide what action to take on what I want in life, and I take that action. So just remember that. That is the key to anything in life, to creating from the unknown. So when we're understanding this side of the practice, okay, we're not having to deal with past trauma, because the government has never traumatized me, even though they've pissed me off a lot in life. Do you sort of get it? So there is no like trauma, there's perceived plights, there's perceived things, and the ego is the aspect that wants to hold on to the negative, because that's the ego's power. The ego is the second worst choice. That's its decision making. That I am going to control you so that you do not get hurt by another. That I am going to manipulate you so that you don't leave me. Like, second worst choice, eh? You know what I mean? So just realize that. We don't want to ever focus on the second worst choice. If you ever find yourself competing for the second worst choice, the, not so bad option, that's your ego talking. And there's better solutions out there, just waiting for you to realize that it is not in the focusing of what I don't want, it's in the focusing of what I want that I create the life I dream of. Do you sort of get it? So start to realize this, because it's very, very important when we're understanding this practice, because this practice is simply me making a decision that what I don't want is irrelevant. It's not that I don't like it, it's I don't want it. If I don't like something, I have to focus on it. I have to hold on to it so that I can see it in the future. If I don't want something, it's irrelevant to me. It means nothing to me. It holds no meaning over me, so why would I ever carry it? What, just for the sake of holding on to it? Do you sort of get it? So this is a language shift. You're currently focused on not liking it, and you simply shift to I don't want it. Do you sort of get it? I don't want to be angry about the government. It's irrelevant. They don't deserve my anger. Do you sort of get it? Like, my creative potential is worth more than my ego's need for, to be a victim, to have someone to blame. I would rather blame myself and change it than to blame another and then expect someone else to fix the problem. Do you sort of get it? You will see the old world is predicated on the ego, blaming others and expecting someone else to come along and fix it. Not fucking today, not fucking this guy. I fix everything. Do you sort of get it? If there is something that I do not like in this life, I will fix it. Not through trying to change it. Simply put, I will create a better way, and I will make that better way so much better than anything another could even imagine. Do you sort of get it? That's how I dominate. That's how I win. Do you get it? I'm not trying to force the change within myself. I'm not trying to force myself to not be triggered by the government. I'm simply removing the want or need for me to be triggered. And then I focus on the positive, what I like, and I create from that. Because when I am in a positive mindset, I am in a state of empowerment. When I am in a negative mindset, I am in a state of disempowerment. Ever wonder why it's hard to think when you're angry? Because you're disempowered, you got limited thinking. When you're positive and happy, thoughts can happen instantaneously. Do you sort of get it? Like, psychological engineering is engineering my psychology and my biology to optimally be high performing at my baseline, so that always, as a standard, I am up here. Do you sort of get it? It's very important to start to understand this. So when you start to understand this, it's your choice. It's your choice to not want to worry about the anger, to not want to worry about what pisses you off, and to choose to focus on what you want to create in this life. Do you sort of get it? So the language we are using is not that I do not like being angry at the government. Do you sort of get it? I don't want to be angry at the government. It's irrelevant. Do you get it? Like, I want to focus on what is good in life. Do you sort of get it? So we go through these trigger words and we just create new narratives, new language patterns that fire. So it's psychological structure, hierarchy of meaning, emotional state. So I am redefining, okay, government, okay? I don't want to be angry at the government. I would much rather be positive or happy with the government and focus on solving the solutions. Do you sort of get it? Like, I am creating an overriding narrative, but also in that narrative I am directing future actions to be initiated after it. So when someone talks negatively to me about the government, like, I start shifting onto, rather than what I don't like, I'm going to talk about what I like. Do you sort of get it? Because it's irrelevant what I don't like. And if they want to talk about corruption's irrelevant, it's all an illusion. It's all fucking ego. Do you sort of get it? You know the government's corrupt. I know the government's corrupt. You know the government holds double standards. I know the government holds double standards. You know the government isn't held accountable. I know the government isn't held accountable. You know the government isn't responsible with their actions. I know that. You know that the government is incompetent. I know that. Like, we all fucking know it. Do you sort of get it? It's irrelevant. Like, the illusion is set because everyone doesn't want to do their part. They don't want to take accountability and responsibility. So for you to influence change in what you don't like in this world, you have to first take accountability for it. I take accountability for the government corruption. I let it slide. I voted for dickheads. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, I was the reason for it. Do you sort of get it? When everyone takes that accountability, their illusions stop working, because the bullshit, mate, it doesn't fucking smell like anything but shit. Like, you can paint it, you can dress it up, you can do whatever you want to do, but bullshit smells like fucking shit. Like, do you get it? So just realize that when we're doing this engineering, okay, like, we're not trying to change outcomes. We're not trying to change the environment. Like, I change the internal state, and the internal state alters my frequency. And then the strength of my frequency is what alters and changes the environment. Do you sort of get it? So, like, I don't have to be angry at the government, because the frequency of anger is weak in comparison to the frequency of accountability and responsibility. Do you sort of get it? Like, me holding honour for accountability and responsibility is far stronger than me being pissed off about some negative thing that they've done, about some crisis they've put us in. Do you get it? So it's very important that we start to understand this, that I'm not trying to create change outside of myself, but should I create change within myself, change outside of myself is a natural consequence. So whatever your trigger is, I'm not trying to change that I don't get triggered by it anymore. I'm simply changing the frequency that word sort of elicits out of me, and through that frequency I'm able to alter the conversation, to alter the environment. Do you sort of get it? So it's very important to start understanding this. We're just redefining and reconstructing our synaptic pathways, so that shit that pisses me off, every time someone says it, that word means, like, I'm not angry at the government. I don't care. I don't want to be angry. I would rather be a part of the solution than anger. And that's psychological engineering. True power to change this world. It is $100 billion asset at its lowest valuation.